So how to make use of formula sheets towards your revision phase? When you have completed all the chapters, you have studied it once and you want to revise a particular chapter, a formula sheet can be made use of in one of the two ways. See, when you are going to take the formula sheet first and look at all the formulas in that particular sheet, and around that particular formula sheet, whatever topics are there in a particular chapter and whatever formulas are there related to that, you try to take your notes and then you build a revision structure around the formula sheet that is there. So this is one way of utilizing it. Another way of utilizing a formula sheet is, once you have reviewed a full chapter from your own notes, you have kind of reviewed every aspect, then you take the formula sheet and look at the formula sheet and see to it that if you have covered each and every topic that is there in the formula sheet, and pertaining to that, if you have solved some problems and you have practiced particular problems. So there are advantages, disadvantages of both the methods. The advantage of the first method is that you can save some time when you look at the formula sheet, and then you are going to kind of build a structure around it. You will be able to quickly take that particular topic and review that particular topic. If you kind of not know something, you feel you can review that particular topic alone. So that is the advantage of taking a formula sheet and then building a revision structure around it. This generally works for students who are kind of very well versed in their preparation during the regular course. You can make use of the first approach. The advantage of the second approach is that first, when you have reviewed all the topics in your notes, then you can kind of see to it that whether you have any extra things that is there in the formula sheet, and then take that particular thing and try to find out, if it is not there in your notes, you have to figure out from some resource from where you can learn about that particular topic. So this is the second way. The disadvantage of the first way of doing it, see, the first way of doing it has the disadvantage that when you are going to be building a structure around the formula sheet that is there, whatever formula is there in that particular sheet, you are going to be limited to that revision alone. But the advantage is, it will definitely save you time. The disadvantage of the second method is that it will take you quite a lot of time to first review all the topics and then see from the formula sheet whether you have covered both the aspects. So if you have shortage of time, I would suggest that you take the formula sheet first, look at all the formulas and build a revision structure around it. But if you are not like pressed for time, you have a good amount of time left with you where you can spend some time on revision parts of it, then I would suggest you to go with the second method, right? So based on where you are positioned, you can utilize the formula sheets in one of the two ways. And in the description below, I am giving you the formula sheets for physics, chemistry and maths, which you can use towards your JEE main preparation. Particularly for JEE advanced, it is generally recommended that you should be in a position to kind of practice a lot of varieties of problems. But for JEE main and NEET, definitely it does help to just glance the formula sheet once, so that you kind of don't miss out on any particular topic which is going to be part of that particular formula sheet, right? All the very best.